Welcome to a little sketchbook tour of my old sketchbook. It is old. I mean, this thing is like falling apart. Look at the binding there. I probably got this. How old was I? Maybe like 10 years old. And we're gonna kind of go through it here a little bit. I was big into Pokemon. Pichu, I believe. And I started things off with Ben's writing journal. Notice how journal is spelled wrong. And I guess maybe I was learning cursive at that point. Let's kind of jump in here though. Wow, these are, oh my God. That's my sister. We were in the car together. She was in her car seat reading something, and I decided to give her a draw. Just look at that. Look at the expression on that. It looked like she's sleeping, but I don't think she actually was. That's just, my interpretation of her. And you'll notice on these pages, I remember at one point, a little bit after I did this sketchbook, I went in and put like a Y or an N to determine whether I liked that piece or not. So Y means yes, I liked it. So yeah, there's one of them. Aw, my first sunrise, sunset with little beach or grass, a giant sun, and the little reflection coming in. And I put yes, that I liked this. Now, I'm going to say that I'm actually still kind of proud of this. A little bird flying over her nest. Wait, and she even has a worm in there that looks not like a worm. But then like the little twigs, leaves. Maybe I should like revamp this and do it in my style now. Oh, hello, Gigi, Shawty, and Mom. What are you doing here? Watching my old sketches. I don't think you've even seen these. Say hi to Shawty and Gigi and Mom, everyone. My lady. Yes to the new style. Okay, next one. Oh, I guess I put a B for bad. This was a vase of flowers. A vase of flowers. Yep, and a book. The book is pretty good, I think, but that has got to go. This is my mom. That's my mom with no forehead, and I put a Y for yes. Thank you, Gigi, for the compliment on the hat, even though we lost horribly the other night. That's my mom. Okay. I guess I was big into anglerfish, and I still like anglerfish, but here's my anglerfish. Which, I don't know why I put a B for bad. I mean, come on. That's not too bad for like a 10-year-old or whatever. Come on. It's scary, and look, it doesn't even have like souls in its eyes. Hello, Lily. Good morning, or wherever you're from. Good morning here. And here you can see I tried to make Jaws, and I didn't realize I put a yes and a bad next to this one. But that tail, he got a little baby tail. And I think I tried to give him many rows of teeth, but it's not really showing. BF, what up? How we doing? All right, this next one. The shark is pretty good. I mean, for what it is, I mean, yeah, it looks like I was trying to kind of figure out the tail there, and I just like, it looks like I actually made it smaller than what it was. So, yeah, I don't think it was that bad. But this one I'm still fond of. I guess I bookmarked it too. This one. Here, let's keep, I'll take the bookmark out just to show you. My wolf, my big-headed wolf, just roaming the plains with mountains and little bubble clouds in the back. And of course you have to have the corner sun. But I do like this one. With his little three-dimensional triangle nose. Ah, I do remember this. And I put a yes next to it. I remember I was on an airplane. And there was people in the back that were being quite obnoxious. So, you know, the little a-hole that I was, I just wrote shut up and kind of just threw it up in the back for them to see. Sassy. Yes, the cornerstone is a must. Oh, I don't know what is happening here. I'm assuming my sister kind of took over here initially and I erased it and then made a pig with like giraffe-like legs. Yep. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, another bird. A cardinal, I believe, on a thorny branch with berries. And I think this giant loop in the back is the sun. Just a giant sun. And a little swimming pool where the pool is going over the fence there. Yeah. I had some talent. I had an eye, you know? Oh, another one I like. I think that flower is actually pretty dang good. Ignore the fence that I tried to make in the background here, but that's a solid flower. I don't think I'd be able to do that nowadays. And I tried to put little bugs in here too, little ant, and then I don't remember what those things are called, but yeah, this flower is solid. Oh, wow, there's a lot of drawings in here. Oh, here's another one. This is, like, I guess me interpreting what I would like to eat then. Up here, you'll notice broccoli. Oh, no, that just says not okay. Sorry. Oh, maybe this is stuff that I don't like. Is it tomato, broccoli, green beans, and it looks like a potato. Which, who doesn't like potatoes? Crazy. These are bizarre. Oh, this is when I was getting into my little like punk phase or whatever you want to say. Like I was a big fan of like graffiti. So this whole story was like, you know, principal kid wrote splash dude up on the wall at school. And that, yeah, the principal is not very happy about it with his little skater dude and the steam coming out of his ears. This is not what my principal looked like at the time either, so I guess I just took like what I thought they looked like in movies. Yeah. That could be fun to redraw. Potatoes are good. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. 10 out of 10 I would hang on my wall. Maybe when I recreate it, I'll let you know. And unless you just want this one, I mean, I need to rehydrate. Okay. Now this one, I don't know if I made. It might have been like my grandma or something, but this is a Christmas tree from like a top-down perspective, I guess. But it's made with this little like hash marks or something. surrounded by other hash marks. I don't know. Kind of interesting that I was playing with textures and stuff with the little pencil. It got a Y, so I guess that means I liked it. Here's a little canvas, easel, and a bowl of fruit with little tiny materials. And I guess I tried to do some shading in that little apple up there. Looks like a bonfire set, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, that's a good point. Referring to the Christmas tree one. I see it. Yeah, this one's not bad, I think. I mean, for what it is, at whatever age I made it at, yeah. Not bad. This was my father working in the office. I don't think he had a mustache at that point, so I don't know where that came from. He's bald, so he has no hair. I think I try to give him little stipples. But yeah, just working with his feet up. I don't know if his feet were actually up, but yeah. And this little thing, I remember we had like some extra carpet laying around. So that's just rolled up carpet, in case you're wondering. I thought the chair was a That's funny. I could totally see that now. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. I guess I tried to redeem myself with the previous vase and flowers. Still got a B though for bad. And I agree. I guess I could not do it. For some reason I thought like the stems or whatever needed to be like 40 feet tall and the vase needed to be like 3 inches. So, and I could just never draw roses. That is my interpretation of a rose, I believe. Like, yeah, I guess I just assumed it was one big petal. This is a horse trying to get an apple from a tree, but one of the apples fell and hurt his head. So I think I tried to put like a ring of stars around his head, but then erased it, probably because I didn't like it. Shout out to my grandma. The horse looks like he's hugging the tree. Poor horse. Yes. Yes, he's smiling. So yes, I agree. Like hugging the tree. But back to this next one. Shout out to my grandma, aka Gaga. She drew a tree. Looking like a clover, but I thought this was great. And her penmanship is nice. By Gaga, a tree. And I put a yes because like, man, that's good. This is kind of sad. I don't know where this came from. A dog with a halo and with wings, angel wings. Maybe this has to do with the dog that we had when I was growing up and passed away, so... But he did not look like that. He was a Wheaten Terrier. So I don't know. He also didn't like me. This was our family room. Oh, you know, TV in the corner, a very ugly couch, and for some reason we had this little, like, I remember it briefly, like, just some sort of decor. And I guess I was just sitting next to it and just decided to draw my perspective of it. Clearly, I do not know perspective, but what 10-year-old does, right? Because, yeah, like, I don't know. I think this is a bent up card down there. You know, chaotic household, trash everywhere. But yeah, not too bad. I tried to really get the ugly couch, and I remember that couch. It was like it was. Now that I am older, I was like, I would want that couch in my house, but it was like brown, purple, green. It was very, very comfy. I had it in college, but had to get rid of it, I guess. Oh, so when I was younger, is that me sitting on the couch? No, I don't. I don't think so. I think I was in like a little love seat maybe next to it, and I think that was just a family member. Yeah, I don't know. I think I was. I think I was just drawing my perspective. So yeah. But as I was saying, when I was younger, I was very, very, very into dinosaurs. And I had a giant collection. I would line them up on the couch from tallest to shortest. And this is just me kind of drawing some of the figures I had. You know, yeah, not bad. I guess the lion and the dinosaur are battling this dinosaur. Don't remember the name of these ones, but dinosaurs. See? Dinosaurs. If they're fighting, I mean, I would have to give it to the T Rex and the lion. I mean, come on. Come on. Every time I look at this, I'm just like, hockey. He's checking him into the boards, but it definitely looks like they're kissing. Just slamming a big old sloppy smooch on that player. And they just look like paper. It's just funny, yeah. Like, where are their hockey sticks? So I guess this was me trying to like show the wings were flying, like motion in a way, which I guess it kind of does. I mean, it also just looks like he's dropping like turds from his wings, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I got pretty experimental on this. Now this one is scary. I was really big into like portraits, drawing people, and I don't know where this guy came from, but that is scary. In a bubble bath with like a cross chain, like what is going on here? I'm scared. I'm scared. Thank you, tissues and boxes. We'll see you soon. But that's scary. Another airplane related one from the window of my airplane, seeing the back of an airplane and the little cargo. I labeled it as bad. But look at those little wheels. Those are cute. Wow. Just so you know, like this is all we've gone through so far, and this is like what's left. So we're not going to get through all this, just so you know, but we're going to keep going. But I need to rehydrate first. That's better. Okay. On to the next one. A baseball diamond. You're young, you're into like every sport imaginable. So hockey, baseball, basketball, who knows? I just draw it. So a bird's eye view of a baseball diamond with the corner sun, of course. This one's cute, not gonna lie. I drew a penny, RIP to the penny. And that is Abraham Lincoln. Spot on, isn't it? No beard, nothing. Just, yep, Abe Lincoln, homie. This was my brother. He does not look like that. But that's my interpretation of him. It gotta be for bad. That's another scare. Yeah, I don't know why I was into like portraits when I knew that it was gonna turn out like this. But you know, I'm 10, or whatever. I'm just doing my thing. See, like I said, into sports, basketball. I think this was like the 1&1 logo or something a while back, and I just kind of like pumped it up, gave him some little hairy pits, and apparently he has like a 20 pack of abs and no face. Look at those. Look at those. Wow, those leg muscles. That's not bad. This man juiced. Yeah, I love the 20 pack. 20 pack is great. Um, don't ask me where this came from. I don't know. I think it was maybe a logo on a shirt or something that I had. 81 Sports. Bad. You ever wonder, like, what your younger self would think of you nowadays? Now, like, I wonder what younger me would think when they looked at my art. They probably think it's pretty sweet. I mean, not saying my art is sweet, but like, compared to this, where I only used a single graphite pencil. On the road, drawing a semi-truck, Pepsi. I'm a Coke guy, so I don't know what I was thinking here. Who's Team Coke? Who's Team Pepsi? Let me know. Once again, portraits. But I combined the portraits. We have a punk rock dude with like, I think that's like an exhaust flaming out. And then this is a lady on the side with like flowers or something. And go together at the top. I don't know. Team Coke for sure. So much better. McDonald's Coke, the gas, it is gas. Good. What up, Cherry Fulton? Don't ask me what this is. Bunch of shapes that turn into a creature. Got the B for bad. Pepsi is spicy. I guess I could see that. I don't drink it because I think it's trash. You know, in my little skater phase, I didn't skate, I just thought it was cool. But, you know, a little homie here with his hat, like with a giant bill. And I like how the eyes are coming out as little dots on the side. About to hit a sick trick. So, a little backstory for this next one. I had a character that I would draw all the time, and you'll maybe see him later in this book, but this was like his alter ego in a way. And I guess in this one I named him Master Skate. But yeah, just like a moon type of head with a little pointy nose, almost like a goblin, I'd say. I guess this maybe was around the time that the Spider-Man came out with Green Goblin. Why is that light there? Get out of there. But yeah, Master Skate's just gonna hit some sick jumps and things. And look at this tiny little ramp here. Like, those things are definitely supposed to be bigger, aren't they? I also don't know why I just thought skating was cool. I don't know. I never got into it, but yeah. Actually, you know, I lied. I did try to get into it, and I sucked at it. So that's why I don't do it now. This one, I am a big fan of, and I think it'd be lots of fun to reinvent it today. A little baseball with a cute little hat running around the bases out of a baseball diamond. That is adorable. And notice that. The baseball hit a baseball, and it's like, you know, got the classic ding when it goes too far, like a home run. With mountains. I don't know why I did mountains. We didn't live near mountains. Like, I I lived in Michigan. We don't have those. Why mountains? And of course, the corner sun. This one I remember. This was a logo on a shirt that one of my parents owned. Just had a mug of beer and the word Chicago underneath it. And I think it was like worn down, so that's why I made it all like fuzzy. But obviously, that's my interpretation of it. Okay. Let me rehydrate before we get into this next one. Also, it is not my day off, but I work later tonight, so I need to do some things today. So this stream will end in about 4 minutes. Just figured I could hop on here, show face, say hello, show you some art, because I think this is fun. But we can keep going for the next 4 minutes. Cheetah, a very scary, skinny cheetah. Okay, skinny legend. With a little tumbleweed and just desert type things. No corner sun this time. Sun is up there. But that's a scary looking. He don't even look fast. Watch review? Or is that what you're talking about? Watch review? Okay, we'll do a watch review after this next one, for sure. So as I was saying before, that Master Skate guy, this is his like counterpart, I'd say. Who I've actually like drawn a lot in this day, and then I tried to revamp him nowadays. Just like another type of skater punk dude with his brim going all the way up. Normally he doesn't have this big of pupils, but that was kind of like the guy I made all the time. And he's just walking around the city, you know, chilling with his little chain wallet. Yeah, this one got a yes. I like that one. Oh, I guess we can do watch review for the next 2 minutes. This is a Garmin. Don't know which one. 42 millimeters with the little like silicone band. I like to work out, so this is nice for that. It counts all my steps. I can track my workouts. My shoddy got it for me. Shout out shoddy, thank you very much. Because we're big into fitness, you know. Waterproof. I like to bike ride, so it tracks that, mileage, whatever, all that. It's comfortable, very comfortable. And the charge lasts like 10 days on a full charge, maybe even more than that. It's crazy. I charged it last night, not realizing that I had to charge it because it's been so long. But this is, yeah, this is a very good, I don't know how much it cost. It was a gift. So, but it's, I mean, I wear it every day. No matter what I'm doing. And it can even tell you, like, it tracks your sleep, obviously. It can tell you if you had a stressful day, balanced day, all that stuff. So it's nice. Once again, I don't know which version it is. 42 millimeter, water rating 50 meters. I don't know if that narrows it down, but a great watch. I like it better than the Apple Watch, which I had before this, and this is way better. And it can tell you how much calories you burn and things. So when we go on our cuts and stuff, yeah, the sleep tracking is actually really nice, and it's almost got me stressed because I'm like, oh no, I got like a 60 sleep score, like, and it has like a body battery. So right now I'm at 66 out of 100. So it can tell you like kind of like based on your stress day or whatever, like it makes it plummet or whatever. It's kind of cool. But yeah, and I've definitely noticed my sleep tracking like what affects my sleep and whatnot. Like I can kind of guess what score I'm gonna get based on like the night's sleep. I don't know, it's kind of nice. I've definitely got a lot more sleep while wearing this for some reason. Like I know that I need to get like at least 10 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the live here. We can kind of pick up where we left off on the next live. We did a watch review. Maybe I can get more details for next time. But yeah, thank you all for joining and going through my childhood sketchbook with me. So once again, we have this many pages left in here, and I know I filled this thing up, so there will be lots of content next time. But thank you all for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Peace.